Okay, guys, let's wrap up this trading day. Nexi was the one that worked for me the most as a stock in play. You can see I took some losses. Then I finally got in after a halt, and I held into a 10-minute halt. So that worked out pretty well. Those 10-minute halts are butter. Then I traded it backside here. Backside, I thought about shorting it, but couldn't get shares if I wanted to. Cura actually did okay on that one. Not really. I did a small trade. CRBP, I took that one. Probably should have held because it was small size. What else did I trade today? AMD. That was a nice little setup today, intraday. Right, let's go back. Right there. Weak structure short. And then I was hitting the wrong buttons here. I was trying to scale out. So there was some buying when I didn't, or selling when I didn't want to sell. Short selling. Qs are breaking down out of this wedge. All right, so let's see what kind of volume we end up getting. Right now it's a light volume, so you can expect to have a pullback. Now Soxil, this is my main position. You can see down here. I've added to this thing. I started it here, added here, and again today. Actually, I think I've added short each day to build this position up. And today you can see where I added here, here, and here. But if this line, if it breaks down into that, then perhaps we could get a further drop here. Let's look at an anchor VWAP on that. Yeah, so maybe it comes down to here or undercuts it, then tries to go back towards the highs. So that was pretty much it. SMCI, I shorted that. So I shorted, scaled out. I ended up buying this. Where did I buy it? Anyway, I did a fat finger. I bought it when I didn't want to buy it and ended up taking a loss on that. So I was up like $7,000 on this thing and then gave back a couple thousand and then ended up shorting it again here. Still holding that right now. Look at the daily gap and crap. That's pretty much it. NVIDIA. Is this thing finally going to crack? Man, every dip. Look at all these dips that are bought. So I've done a lot of work on this one, as it is the leader of the market. But if you look at the hourly chart here, let's scroll that back a little bit. Move these over. It's followed this trend line. It's dipped below it, bought. Now it's dipping below. So you'd want to watch for where's it going to find support. This candle is so key to me. That was the last gap up on news with volume. So if that fails and this level fails, then I think you could start to really focus on the short side. I do have a short position in this in another account, and I did take it today. I traded this a little bit, scalping. I shorted it right here in my other account. So it broke out, then it came right back. So that's what I was looking for. Those are sometimes my favorite type of setups when it's already had such a long run, and then you get another breakout to the high. So I'm liking this action right now, but I never want to get excited because things can reverse on you so quickly, and then it's hard for you to change your excitement. So that's pretty much all I got for today. Yeah, I do want to start shorting these things. RVSN I thought was just such a good short setup. I had this thing, entered it here with a play back to test the highs, and I had a stop order in there, so it triggered. I wasn't even looking at it, and it was a small size. But then when I heard it trigger, I wanted to short it. But look at this. If I shorted it there, I mean, it's like a 40% move almost. So that's one that if you look at it, it was up how many days in a row now? I mean, it made a huge move from, 1,000% move. So that was like such a good setup from the short side, and I wasn't able to get shares, so that's frustrating.